how to draw this floor plan by using the Revit. So to do that, first I will go for the Revit screen, and then you click on New, go to Architectural Template, and create new project, and click on OK. So once you do that, now we will going to have, this is the architectural the screen wherein you can have the Revit screen, and this is the property browser, and this is the project browser wherein you have the floor plans level 0 and level 1, and similarly you have the ceiling plans level 0 and level 1. Then you have the elevations. The elevations what you have here is east, that is corresponds to this one. North, it is corresponds to this. South, it is corresponds to this. And the west, it is corresponds to this. That means we are looking from the position, looking in this direction, similarly in this direction, similarly from this direction, and from this direction. And then in this the standard format of file wherein you can create a new project or new project, then you can open the file, go to save as, all this export, print, and close. So similarly, I have a shortcut keys, shortcut to access for the toolbar. Then you have the architecture, the structures, steel, so on and so forth. So first we'll go for the architecture. And now here we have the first floor plan. What I want to create is having the feet and inches. So first I need to change the uh, units now. To do that, so first I will go for manage, click on project units. You can also see that you have a UN, which is the shortcut key. You just click on the project units and then come down to the length, and you just click on length and make sure that you will be collecting feet and fractional inches, and to the nearest value of half an inch, and click on OK. And then I will say click on OK now. So this is the first setting which I want to make. Now, similarly, I want to go for the additional setting and come down to annotation, go to temporary dimensions. Now in the temporary dimension measure from, you have walls, you can take faces, and similarly doors and windows, you're going to have the openings. You select these two and click on OK now. Now first I need to create a wall. Here all walls are of the same thickness, which is 9 inches. And also between the floor you have the wall height is 10 feet. So to do that, so first thing is I want to see the elevation. In the elevation only we will be able to see the distance between the floors. So to do that, I will just go to double click on south. So now you have the elevation here. So I want to rename this. I will just go to select on level 0, and I will call this as the ground floor. I will change it to ground floor, and similarly I will just click outside. So would you like to rename the corresponding view that is in the floor plan? What I am doing is the changing from level 0 to the ground floor. So automatically in the ceiling plan also it will going to be updated. I will say yes. So both in the floor plan and as well as in the ceiling plan, both where you will going to update the level 0. Similarly, I want to go for level 1 and you make it this as the first floor, and in the same way it will going to give you the same changes in the first floor and as well as in the floor plan and as well as in the ceiling plan. So in the floor plan you have the ground floor, so you will going to take this as the floor plan. So now you can see previously it was level 0, now it has become ground floor. And then the distance between the floors is 10 feet. You just double click on this and you make sure that you are going to have 10 feet. Okay. Once you do that, now if you want to change these things, then I can drag this portion onto this side. Okay. Similarly, if you want, you enable on this side also by clicking on this mark. So you will get this. Similarly, on this side also, you just click on this. So we have made the changes in the elevation. So once you made the changes in the elevation, I will just go back to the ground floor. So now we will start creating the drawing. So here the ground floor is highlighted, that is in the floor plan. We are trying to create the plan view now. So to do that, so first I need to go for the wall of 9 inches. So first I will go to the architecture and go to wall, go to architectural wall. So here the first thing is I want to change the wall. Just go to this, uh, click on wall external. You just click on this and then go to edit type. And now I want it in inches. So now basically this is in the metric. So I will go for duplicate. I will change the wall to 9 inches wall. I will type 9 inches wall or brick 9 inches brick wall, so that you will have a clarity in this. So go to brick wall and click on OK. Once you have created the duplicated the library name, but the thickness is not being changed. So I go for the edit, and here the brick, it is the common wall wherein you have the 9 inches. So to do that, I will just go for this and type 9 inches, and here click on OK, and then click on apply and say OK now. Now we have the 9 inches wall. So you go to architecture, go to wall. So now you have 9 inches brick wall. I will select this arbitrary point and then I will draw a wall here. Before actually drawing the wall, make sure that it is connected up to the first floor. So how to do that? I will just go to the wall. Now here, the top constraint is unconnected. So you make it the connection there up to the first floor. The moment when you do that, so here you can see it has been automatic. Either you can do it here or you can do it here. So automatically the unconnected height will going to become 10 feet and it will going to lock that point. So now I will just take a one wall and I will draw one wall here on this case. Similarly, I want to take one wall on this side and I will try to draw this now. So we have one horizontal wall and the other one is the vertical wall. How it will going to look in the 3D if you just go to the plan view. So now you can see these two. Similarly, if you want to go to the south elevation, so you can see here how this wall will going to look alike. Okay. Then I will go back to the ground floor, wherein that is the distance between these two is 10 feet between the ground floor and the first floor. Now again, I will go back to the ground floor. Now I want to change the dimensions. So that I will just take this dimension wall of 11 feet from here. So to do that, I will just go to wall. So how to select this wall? One way is go to architecture, click on wall, and so you have the 9 inches brick wall. Now I will select some arbitrary point and I will going to draw a line. And then what you have is similarly on this side also you have one wall which is of 16. So I will just go to wall and I will click some point and I will draw this line. Okay. Once you do that, now we have one rectangle. So I want to give the dimensions now. So how to do that? I will just go to annotate, go to align dimension. So here that I need to go to the wall faces. So you take wall faces, select on this and you select on this and give the dimension here. But what the dimension I want, the dimension between the two inner walls of the uh, opposite walls is 11 feet. So, but right now what it is showing is 18 feet something. So I will just click on the modify, you select on this and give the dimension as 11 feet. Once you do that, so you have this width has been drawn. Then again, I want to take this dimension, which is 16. So you come back to this and go to align dimension between this and this. you give this modify, you just click on this wall and give the dimension as 16 feet. So now we have one room which is of 11 feet by 16 feet. So once you do that, now I will go for modify and go to trim. So here I will just select trim. So select this as the cutting edge and I want to retain this side of the wall. Okay. Then in the next case, here I want to take this dimension from here, or I will try to complete this portion. So we have anyhow the 11 feet. So again, I want to take the wall again. So one way is you go to architecture, click on wall. So automatically you're going to get this. So from here, I will draw one wall of any size. Then I will go for annotate, go to dimension, that is align dimension between DI and take between these two. So what should be the dimension? It is 11 feet. So you just click on modify, you select this and you type 11 feet. Okay. So once you do that, now this portion is one end of this entire thing is finished. So now I will go for editing. So go to modify and you go to trim, select this as the cutting edge and this as the retaining surface. Similarly, you select this as the one, select this as the one and you want to retain this face. So I will go for trim, select this as the cutting edge and I want to retain this portion. So once you have this, now I want to create this dimension now. What is that dimension? It is 11 by 22. So to do that, so I will just go to wall. So the one more way is I will just go to select this one and go to connect similar, create similar. You just select that automatically the brick wall of 9 inches has come. So here I will try to draw one particular wall here of any dimension. Then I will go for a trim corner between this and this. Now you have this portion. Now what should be the distance between these two? That is between these two, it should be 11 feet. So I will go for annotate, go to align dimension between this and this. So okay, go to modify, click on this and give the dimension as 11 feet. Once you do that, so I will go for architecture, go to wall, select from point and then drag this point and then draw this. So what I will just go to 45, go to trim corner between this and this now. So now I will go for modify, uh, go to annotate, go to dimension align between this and this, you give 22. So you just click on this and give the dimension as 22. So once you have this, now the next portion is I want to create 6 by 5. So this dimension is automatically it will be considered as 5 because that is the one which you're going to consider. Yes, 5. Then I want to draw a architectural wall. So you just go to architecture, go to wall, and you select this dimension and you go for trim. So go to modify, go to trim, select this one and I want to retain this portion and I want to select this as the cutting edge. I want to retain this portion. Now the next thing is I want to go for D align dimension, that is DI. We just select between this and this. You give the dimension as 6 feet. Okay. So now we have this the outer one is completed. On this side is also it is completed now. Similarly, what I want is I want to draw a line. I want to draw a wall here from this 6 feet. So to do that, I will just go for wall WA. Okay. Select on this side and you will try to draw this line. Now you go for trim corner between these two now. Then I want to give the modify, go to annotate, go to dimension, that is the align dimension between these two. So here, this dimension to be 6. So you just click on modify, take the dimension as 6 feet. Then here also we have 8 feet. So go to wall. So you just come down to architecture, wall. WA is the shortcut key. You just draw a one wall of any size. Then I will go for modify between trim corner. Similarly, I'm going to go for align dimension, select between this and this. So what should be the dimension? Go to modify, you select this and give the dimension as 8 feet. Okay, 8 feet. Yeah. Then the next thing is here I want to have 6 feet by 6 feet. So to do that, here I will go for WA, which is the wall, to take this dimension and then draw this. And so go to extend the trim corner between these two now. So 6 feet by 6 feet. So I want the dimension between, sorry, I want to go for DI. You select between this and this. You give the dimension as 6 feet by 6 feet. Okay. So this is how you will be able to create this particular floor plan by using the Revit. So if I want to see this in 3 dimension, you can see here. So this is how it will going to look when it is done in 3 dimension. So which are all those things which will try to, I will show to identify these things. That is the one is the bedroom. That is this one is the bedroom. Then you have a kitchen. So this is kitchen. Then you have living room. That is living hall here. Then the last one is toilet and bath. So that is this one. Then you have a puja at this point. And again, you have toilet and bath. So this is puja and you have toilet and bath. So one should do that. Now we will go for the south plan and how it will going to look in this south plan, which you will be able to see here. And then I will just click on this. Yeah, I will just click on this and I will try to drag this out. Sorry. I will just click on this and I will try to move it out. Okay. So we have this portion and I will just enable this. So we have this and you take this and you want to keep it here. Okay. So this is the ground floor plan and this is, sorry, this is the ground floor and this is the first floor. You just click on this and try to drag it out like this so that you will have a better clarity. And similarly, I don't want to take this till here. So you just click on this point and then you drag this portion till it becomes here. So this is how you will be able to create this floor plan of this particular dimensions by using the Revit. Thank you.